Check one, check two, check one, check two. If you guys can hear me, put a one in the room. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, let's start this off with a quick sound check, family. If you can hear me loud and clear, type a one and put it in the room. Type a one and put it in the room. Got a serious update for you guys. Okay, my volume is clear. All right. Second thing we're gonna do, family, is we're gonna make sure that we hit that like button so that we are able to get this live stream out to as many people as possible. So join me, family, in hitting that like button so we could get this live stream to as many people as we possibly can. All right, let's get this live stream to as many people as we possibly can. Mm, mm, mm. We want to make sure that we get this live stream out to, again, as many people as we possibly can, y'all. As many people as we possibly can. All right, family. Again, moderators, please let's get all our information out there so we could get again as much of our people updated on what's going on. So I'm gonna go right into it. I'm not gonna delay any further. I'm gonna go right into it. Um, there's a lot of people right now currently discussing the Brother Polight case. There's a lot of people, currently weighing in and having things to say. But once again, not everybody is on point. Not everybody is on point. So I am definitely going to go in right now and share this information in a way that's going to be, very enlightening in terms of shedding light on, everything that's going on as much as I possibly can, as much as I possibly can. Family, we want to make sure that before we even get started, we get as many notifications as we can out there. So, family, we cannot start this live stream until we get the likes up in the room, family. That's how we get the notifications going. If you're in the room, family, let's get these likes up. We are not going to get the live stream officially rolling until we can get more likes in the building. Well, a lot of people don't realize, who may not be YouTube content creators, is that the reason why a content creator will ask the audience or the subscribers to thumb up the video, to like the video, is because the more you do that, YouTube's algorithm puts it higher on the list in terms of notifications and how many people see it. It's crazy that we still have to explain that at this point. But again, some people really don't know. So again, family, hit the like button so we can get this live started. Y'all came here because when I come through, the information is accurate, it's on point, and it's genuine. That's why so many of you continue to come to this particular platform. If you are new to the platform, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you are new to the platform, make sure you hit the subscribe button. All right. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Once again, there's a lot of people talking about these today's hearing. And I want to be clear on something. There's a lot of bad language being used. And when I say bad language, I don't mean cuss words, but there's a lot of bad or inaccurate ways of representing what occurred today. So just for clarity, we'll begin here. Brother Polight had a hearing today. He had a hearing. This was not a trial. Some people are even calling it a pre-trial, of which I guess in a sense you can refer to a hearing as a pre-trial, I guess in a sense. But if we get super technical legally, that's still not even the case. All right. So he had a hearing today. If I can, get this one out the way, he also has another court date this Friday. He also has another court date this Friday. All right. That's confirmed. Also, Brother Polight has several new charges which were added to the already pending charges alleged against him in this case. I'm going to say that again. As per today, during the court hearing, Brother Polight was handed down new charges. And just so we clear on what those new charges entail, all of them are felonies. All of them are felonies. When Brother Polight's police records were first revealed and made public record for the world to see, we saw that he was facing about one or possibly two felonies, and he had about one or two misdemeanors. As you guys are about to see, Brother Polight is now almost facing up to 7 felony charges. He's almost facing up to 7 felony charges. He has another court date this Friday. That's why I'm saying almost 7. As of right now, he has 6. As of right now, he has 6 felonies pending against him. That's the update. These are the new charges. He also has one more misdemeanor for a total of 7 charges. But he has another court date this Friday, which may update and bring about more charges. I'm going to read to you the charges that are public record, and I'm also going to define them for you, right? But what y'all got to do also is participate with the platform. If we have almost 300 people in the building, we should definitely have our likes up. Most of you come to this platform because you know that we've been following this case very accurately. You know that we've been reporting on the matter very accurately. You know everything we brought out as it pertains to this case was accurate information. Some of you also know that I am connected to the alleged victim's mother in some sense, in the idea that out of everybody in the YouTube world who was speaking on this case, I am literally the only one who have actually met her, sat down, had a conversation, and have even briefly dialogued with her since these things have come to public record. All right. So I would definitely ask you guys to participate by thumbing up the video, family. There's so much that I have to share, but you guys got to equally share with me. So let's get those thumbs up. Let's get those likes up. Hulk smash that like button, family, so we could get this started. Hulk smash that like button, family, so we could get this started. And here we go. I'm going to make myself smaller, right? So you guys could see what's going on that much better. All right. I'm going to make myself smaller so you guys could see what's going on better. Before I actually go into showing you the updated charges and going into the hearing with a little bit more detail, the first thing I want to say is, after the things that come out today alone, y'all have to go to all of these people in the conscious community who are calling themselves teachers, who are calling themselves leaders, and y'all got to begin to call them out and say, shame on you for having nothing to say about this matter. There are so many people in the conscious community who have been absolutely quiet about the charges alleged against Brother Polight, even though Brother Polight represents a significant majority in their community. And in fact, the only people that have come out in the conscious community from the the small community that Polight is associated with, of that community, the only people that come out to have something to say on it are people who came out to condemn others for speaking about it. If y'all don't begin to call these people out by name, something is wrong. Shame on you. Unsubscribe from their channels. When they do in their live stream, go on their live stream and tell them who they are, that they are full of sugar, honey, and iced tea. Let it be known. Far too many people in the conscious community who are saying that they are leaders, who are saying that they are teachers didn't have anything to say about the allegations alleged against Brother Polight, except to come out and have something to say about the people who are reporting on the matter. Make sure you guys are unsubscribed to their channels and make sure that you call them out. Make sure that they go viral to unsubscribe. Let's do a viral unsubscription to those channels that had absolutely nothing to say about this matter. And you guys all know who those people are. You all know who those people are. And those people who came out to attack people talking about it just so that we could suppress it, make sure you're unsubscribed to their channels as well. Now watch this. I'm going to make myself smaller so the information shared can be pronounced greater. Here we go. These are the charges, the updated charges against Brother Polight. These are the updated charges against Brother Polight. As you guys can see, if I could make the screen a little smaller, as a matter of fact, I'll just count them. All right. As you guys can see, I'm going to start from the very top. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 charges. In case you guys haven't been keeping track, that's at least 5 new updated charges, of which all of them are felony charges, of which all of the 5 updated charges are all felony charges. It's about to get real interesting real quick, y'all. Watch this. The first felony charge, which was just introduced to the public record today, and make no mistake about it, everything being shared in this moment right now is public record. So we have every right to share it. We have every right to comment on it. It is public record. You know, that goes for those who, you know, are right now are capping, as we say, and, you know, talking about that, you know, we should be sharing it, blah, blah, blah. We got every right to share it. We got every right to talk about it. After all, that's the reason why it's public record, so the public can be aware of it. All right. That's the very reason why it's public record, so the public can be aware of it. So here we go. The first charge at the very, very top, it's encoded, obviously, because, you know, when a stenographer writes in a courtroom, the person who types, that person is known as a stenographer. When a stenographer writes, it's always in shorthand. When legal documents are, you know, made public, like what we're looking at right now, a court docket, it's always typed in shorthand. So that's why it's kind of encrypted or encoded. But I'll break down all of the terminology to you. The first one says L&L, then you have MOL, then you have child 12-16, and that's repeated twice. The charge type for both of them are felonies. Now let me explain to you what L&L means. L&L stands for lewd and lascivious battery, or lewd and lascivious. That's what L&L stands for, essentially. Lewd and lascivious. And in particular, guys, I'm getting the definition from the Florida websites, because remember, America is a united federation, right? And if we can put ourselves back in high school, college, or even junior high school, right? Part of the aspect of being a federation is that each state behaves autonomously, right? Each state governs itself slightly different than the other states, right? But nonetheless, they are a federation. But within that federation, for those who understand legalese and law terminologies, each state does have a significant or even unique level of what is called autonomous rule that sets them apart for other states. That's why the legal drinking age varies from state to state. That's why gun laws vary from state to state. So what I'm specifically looking at right now is the Florida legal code as it pertains to the charges alleged against Brother Polight, because this is where his case is being visited. This is where his case is being held and tried. So in Florida, lewd and lascivious battery more commonly known as statutory rape, criminalizes consensual sexual intercourse with a child older than 12 but younger than 16. So people are continuing now, right, to throw things out there that make no sense. We don't know the age of the minor. None of that is confirmed. All we know, she could be a consenting adult, just a young adult. She could be 17. She could be 18. Well, first and foremost, she is definitely 14 at the time that these things were done, right? And the charges state that she was older than 12 but younger than 16. Older than 12 and younger than 16. One of the charges at the very, very top says L&L, which stands for lewd and lascivious. Lewd and lascivious, right? And it says MOL. MOL is a penal code for molestation. Then it says child, then 12 to 16, right? And we're going to break that down just once more. So lewd or lascivious battery in Florida. In Florida, lewd or lascivious battery, more commonly known as statutory rape. Why is that significant? Because some of y'all so slow and damn near half retarded that you've been looking at the allegations being alleged against him and you're saying, nah, it's not rape, it's sexual battery. Well, in Florida, sexual battery is synonymous with different levels of rape. That's first and foremost. Now we have an updated charge, which is lewd or lascivious battery. And in Florida, that is the same thing, or more commonly known as statutory rape. So we can now confirm that Brother Polight has updated charges on his criminal court docket, 2 counts, both felonies, for statutory rape. Statutory rape. All right. We're going to go further because I have so much more to share with y'all. We're going to go further. All right. Under Florida statute 800.04 parentheses 4, the crime of lewd or lascivious battery is committed when a person engages in sexual activity with a child older than 12 but younger than 16. So I have a question for all of the conscious community people who have been silent so long. How are we silent in the conscious community as black men and even as black women, so as not to talk about Brother Polight because of how people fear the stain of Brother Polight may actually stain their garments? The stain of Brother Polight may stain their reputation because they know that he is associated with them and they don't want to feel guilty by association. So as a result, instead of condemning him and making a clear distinction that if he is in fact guilty of the charges, they don't stand with him. Instead, what they do is make videos critiquing how people who are calling light to the situation have been handling it. How the hell does Brother Jabari got a video addressing how Zion Lex is handling and pointing out key areas of Brother Polight's case when he himself has no fucking video whatsoever addressing the matter in detail whatsoever, except to say, why is Zion mentioning Hoteps while he's talking about Zion Lex? If y'all don't start to get these people out of here, I don't know what to tell you. This community is beyond fake. Beyond fake. How does someone style themselves as a Kemetic priest, as a Kemetic leader and teacher, who knows that Brother Polight is in fact associated not just with the conscious community, but with the Kemetic conscious community? And instead of coming out and doing a video to simply say, if Brother Polight is in fact guilty of the charges alleged against him, then we are against him. we don't stand with him. We stand with the mother of the alleged victim. We stand with the alleged victim if, in fact, he is guilty. But instead, what do you see these hotel priests doing? Making videos critiquing people like Zion Lex on how they're talking about Polight and alluding to how they could have some type of association. And then in their videos, Jabari saying stupid and silly things like, we don't promote pedophilia in Kemet. That's the Bible. Hence, we know, everybody knows the priests get locked up in the Bible. Yeah? Where I come from, as an intelligent black man, that's called deflection. Because we ain't talking about no Catholic priests right now. We're talking about the black and brown bastards in the conscious, unconscious community who are mishandling our young women, who are abusing and raping them, while you guys are making videos. Not to say if he's guilty, we condemn him, but to say, shame on you, Zion Lex, for mentioning the Yonk while talking about Polight. Because that is far more criminal than what Polight is alleged to have done. Let me keep going. But don't worry, I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to bring this down slow today. I'm going to talk to him. Watch this. He has another one. And just so you guys know, right, let's also deal with the count. For the first one, L&L, which is lewd and lascivious conduct, molestation of a child older than 12 and younger than 16, that's one count, and that's a felony. For the other one, which is the same, it's 2 counts, and that's a felony. Now, for the third one, it says 3 counts of lewd and lascivious conduct. And let's just, again, go into what's considered lewd and lascivious conduct. This is from Mike G. Law Firm, a Florida-based law firm, by the way. Lewd and lascivious behavior, at its most basic, is inappropriate behavior of a sexual nature where the victim is someone under 16 years old. Florida Statute 800.04 divides lewd and lascivious behavior into 4 categories. Listen to this part very keenly, family. Lewd and lascivious battery, sexual activity with a child under 16, or forcing a child under 16 into prostitution. Lewd and lascivious molestation, which is 2 of the charges that have been added to Brother Polight's case as of today. That refers to inappropriate touching of a child under 16 on their genitals, breasts, or buttocks, or over the clothing covering such areas. Lewd and lascivious conduct, inappropriate touching of a sexual nature of a child under 16. So Brother Polight has 2 counts, right, on the new and updated charges of lewd and lascivious molestation of a child older than 12 but younger than 16. He also has a new and updated charge of lewd and lascivious conduct. Let's now go back to the charges. He now has another one, which is lewd and lascivious exhibition of someone under 16 by someone over 18. That is also a felony. So now, what is lewd and lascivious exhibition? Lewd and lascivious exhibition, listen to this. This shit is sick. Masturbating in front of someone under 16 or other exposure in front of a child under 16 years of age. That's basically saying a grown adult male pulling out his penis and fondling it in front of a minor who is younger than 16, yet older than 12. The only question at this stage that anybody should be asking is this: how in the hell does this even happen? How does someone who is regarded to be so well respected in the conscious community, whatever that is at this point, how does someone like that, right, even get involved in such an allegation? Like, how? Somebody talk to me. How? If you don't understand that this is a sickness that is prevalent in our community and is continuing in our community, and because people rather call out and condemn the people critiquing these people who have alleged to have done these things, this is why the sickness continues. This is why the sickness continues. Let me continue reading. He has 5 counts, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th charge down. He has 5 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Contributing to the delinquency of a minor. For those of you who may not know what that entails, right? That entails someone who is offering a minor drugs or alcohol. If you get caught offering a minor drugs and alcohol, the charge that will be laid against you or could be laid against you that you could be facing is contributing to the delinquency of a minor, because a minor engaging in illegal drugs and alcohol is considered a delinquent act. And if an adult is supplying them with that, they're contributing to the delinquency of a minor. So now the question is also, why is this grown man of 37 years plus pulling out his penis and fondling it in front of a 14-year-old? To the extent that, remember, guys, in the other police records that were revealed previously, we know for a fact that his semen, right? We know for a fact that his semen was on top of that young baby, in so much so that it was in 6 different places. What the hell was this guy doing with his trigger happy penis? That not only was there sperm on this young, beautiful baby, but in 6 different places. The 6th charge is a charge we already saw, which is engaging in a sex act, fellatio sex act, right? Oral sex of some sort with a child. And this one is specific, 14 years old. And the last one is sexual battery, which again, according to the state of Florida, that's equivalent to all of the other states saying rape. So he now has some updated charges, which include sexual battery, lewd and lascivious conduct, lewd and lascivious exhibition before a minor, contributing to the delinquency of a minor, which is an adult offering a minor drug paraphernalia in a sense of alcohol. A minor is not allowed to drink alcohol, so that's considered a drug paraphernalia to a minor, or any other hard drugs, or any pills that can alter one's state of consciousness and alertness. So all of y'all that was going around saying he gonna beat the charges and the charges is wake and it's all fake and they trying to set up a black man, you niggas is the problem that we facing. And there's no other way to say it, because that's nigga behavior. And you niggas that been making YouTube videos talking about I stand with Brother Polight, we glad that you went on record. So I need everybody to go and make sure that they begin to screenshot these videos, and make sure you screenshot the content creators' names and faces so that we can hold them up in the conscious community so everybody can see who they are. So that we can hold them up in the conscious community so everybody could see who they are. Those of you who are finally distancing yourself from Brother Polight, kudos to you. Kudos to you, because you still got people that are not even doing that. But I still got to ask you. What the hell took you so long? What in the entire hell took you so long? What were some of y'all excuses? Oh, all the facts ain't out. The police record was made public. What you talking about? Well, yeah, those are allegations. True. Those are allegations. The question still is, why are these allegations being made against these brothers who should be so far from these type of situations that even attempting to make such an allegation could never happen? Because why the hell is a grown man of 37 years old alone with a 14-year-old? Somebody talk to me. Because if you are really a righteous man, if you are really a man of consciousness, the first thing we got to ask you is, how were you so close to this minor that such a charge can even be alleged against you? So I don't want to hear y'all telling me that, all right, yeah, it was public record, the charges, but you got to remember, brother, that they're allegations until proven guilty. I understand that. I understand legalese. I understand that. But I also understand this. How does a man of righteous character, of purported conscious character, a person who said they're an author of 90 plus books, a person who tells you they speak several languages fluently, a person who tells you they were kidnapped by aliens and the aliens gave them higher intelligence, a person that tells you they're not even from this planet, a person that tells you that a man who is a convicted child molester and rapist is still their master teacher in spite of all the charges being true, and I will still worship that man as a god. Y'all tell me how in all of those circumstances you actually found it in your heart and it came out of your sick ass twisted mouth to say, until he is found guilty, I stand with him. Well, we glad that we got y'all on record to say that y'all stand with him, because now I want to tell y'all this. Some of us real men in the black community, we are glad that you went on record, right, to say that you stand with him regardless. Because what we want to let you know right now, we going to stand on your neck. It's foot on your motherfucking neck season to anybody, no matter who you are, no matter how much subscribers you got, no matter how long you claim your money is, no matter how many Bentleys you in and out of, no matter how many times you posted with Mayweather, we're going to put our foot on your motherfucking neck. And I'm signing out. Today brings in the day of atonement, the day of judgment. Let the judgment start raining.